good.
Take us through the biggest player of your summer league career. Take us through those 0.4 of a second, 1/10 at a time.
I was just fortunate enough to, actually a lot of guys kind of ran with James. I think they thought the play was actually going to him, and they usually don't run a play at the basket like that for a guard. So I think they just kind of caught him off guard.
And obviously the pass has to be perfect or it doesn't work. Just sort of talk about Justice, a rookie coming in making a pass like that.
No, it was a great pass, especially I think they had the big man actually guarding him, so he had to throw it up a little bit, but it was a great pass.
Your thoughts so far on these first 2 games at point guard, running the offense? How do you feel?
I feel good. I mean, obviously there's a lot I can improve on, and it is an adjustment. I mean, if anything, the point guard position is probably the hardest position that you're going to play in basketball. So, it's got to find a balance between when to be aggressive and when to get people in the offense, and trying to get everybody else going and everything like that. So it is a little bit of an adjustment, and I'm going to keep learning them and keep getting better at it.
What for you? What's the biggest challenge in achieving that balance between being aggressive and getting others involved?
Well, I mean, you depend on everybody. So, I have the ball in my hand, so a lot of times I'm dictating, what's going on, what we're running. If some guy gets going, how do we continue to feed him and let him play? So, I guess the finding the balance is knowing when to run things, knowing when to attack and pitch the ball ahead, and knowing when to keep it in my hands and try to make plays.
Did you know when the ball left your hand that it had beaten the buzzer, or were you kind of waiting on the replay?
I had to wait. I didn't know. That's why I didn't start celebrating too early. But I figured I might have got it off in time, but I wasn't for sure until they actually said it.
How much of an opportunity is this for you? Just you never want to see a teammate have injury, but with Shabazz not playing and you being able to step in, how do you see the opportunity?
I'm just trying to, do the best that I can. I'm not, so much focused on, who's not here and who is. You have to kind of play with the people who are. When Shabazz comes back, he's been working, real hard this summer to get his body back right from his hernia. And, he looked really good until he went back down again. So I'm just trying to kind of, hold down the fort and, until he gets back. I still get advice from him, over there. He's a good person to learn from. Even though he's a young guy himself, he's played the position his whole life. So I still, pick some things from him, and I'm just trying to hold down until he comes back.
Did he get hurt again last week?
I think it just something with his knee, nothing too major. But I don't think they wanted to put a lot of miles on him. It was early on.
Thank you.
All right.